Welcome, friend. Welcome to Morrowind. Welcome, friends. Welcome to Vardenfell. We're here staring at Navam Veran, the Siltstrider guide in Aldruin. There's a little Zur in the background. He's probably wondering why we've just been staring at him for the past week. A moment ago he muttered, "She's a hard woman, all right. Do I care?" I don't know, Navam. Do you? I'm sure we were here for a good reason. I'm less sure what that good reason was at this point, because I'm nothing if not a consummate amateur. I think what we probably need to do now is actually go to the Mages Guild.
The ice storms are a nuisance.
They're a big blight on the place, unfortunately. And go to... Hello? Okay, thank you. Go to Vivec. And... check in... Is it this way? It looks like it. Check in with Jim. Now that we've given the thing back. Before I do that, let me just double check that I haven't actually done that. Ingoth bought the Darts of Judgment. Yes. Ingoth. Trebonius. Dwarves. Very nice Slovo accepted Slovo Locket. Ingoth. Chagalelft. Ingoth. Yes, okay, good. Hi, Arentil. Forgive me being vague. I'd like to go to Vivec. Please and thank you.
Why walk when I can
Feel
guide?
free. Talk at your leisure.
Go and chat to Jim. Now that we've handed the thing back, and see if he has anything else for us to do.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Given that we're, clearly such thieves of distinction and stuff, I imagine we'll have to make sure to be wearing the gloves when we talk to him as well, just in case.
Let's not make this official, Outlander. Move along.
Police. Is that the actual bookshop? No, it's just a door apparently left open. Yeah. Close here. Here. Being trader. On the wrong side. Still. That's okay. Not going to get very far with that, am I? Watch in wonder as I beat a rat to death with a small little piece of lockpick metal. Oh, hello. A vampire, huh? Yeah, you can keep that and that. We've been in here and... yeah, we had. Maybe just you got twitchy because we approached with the weapon outdrawn. Oh well. It's a hard world. Nope, don't do that. Whatever it was, just don't do it. Here we go. Check the glove situation. We are not wearing the correct gloves. There we go. Gentleman
You're a
Jim.
girl with a soft tread and a glint in her eye. I like that.
I bet you do. You were to return the clever locket, operative. I have done so. Good. Justice has been done, and if you kept a little something for yourself, I can certainly understand. I know something else the reformed Baal Molagma might do, if you're interested. I most certainly am. You did well with the clever locket. For the next appearance of the Baal Molagma, I want proof of Ingling Half-Troll's corruption. Tell me about this corruption, boss. Ingling Half-Troll is corrupt. Yes, I kind of got that. Many know this, but no one dares act. The Baal Molagma bring justice to those who think themselves above justice. Go to Ingling Manor in Vivec. There you will find a ledger with proof of his corruption. Bring that ledger to me. That seems like a sloppy way to be corrupt, but, you know, who am I? It's in Vivec. Ask the locals for more specific information. Boss, you are literally a local in Vivec. But, fair enough. I can do my homework.
So good to see
to you, friend.
How you do? Crazy Legs, can you tell me about this place? Nope. How about you, Kishni? Nope.
I heard something.
How about you,
I think
Samin?
you'll find my books very enlightening.
I mean, it's not impossible, but I find your head a little disturbing. Ingling Manor. Tell me about Ingling Manor. It's in the Plaza of St. Olm's Canton, near the statue. Okay, thank you very much. See, was that so tough? No, it wasn't. You know why? Because that should be fairly easy information, particularly if you've been thinking about the person who lives there, don't you think? Still, like I said, who am I, etc. I don't really know why I'm running across here. What I want is here. So, St. Olm's. Right. Naturally. Redoran, Arena, Telvanni, and Olms. So, go back through here.
Yes, Outlander?
Nothing. Just, you know, curious. Not really sure what about. That's the thing about curiosity, something that comes without a target, you know? Yes, it'll be fun. Yeehaw! Time for a glass of milk. I hope your weeks have been nice to you. And the world is, you know, dealing you a reasonable hand, if nothing else. And everything's good. I'm sort of sleeping at the moment. I'm sure you're fascinated to know this. But it does mean that I'm less likely to start one of these things up and go, oh my god, it's 3 in the morning and I can't sleep, which is always nice, for me anyway. Probably for you too. I imagine I make more sense when I'm a little less absolutely shattered. Although, you know, who actually knows? Plaza is typically
I don't have a lot of
upstairs.
questions, Outlander.
Isn't it? Pretty sure it is. Is this a small canton, so I have to go around the other? Guess maybe it is. Around here. Yes, there we go. Okay. Ingling Manor. Haunted Manor. That sounds fun. Go and pop in there in a minute. Up north 2. Temple. Oh yes, we were there looking for really, really tiny bits of propylene index stone. Yeah, I'm having a thing where I'm getting bouts of wild exhaustion during the afternoon. I'm not sure why. Tried a few variety ways in eating patterns to fix it. Hasn't worked very well. Need to look at some supplements, and if it continues, maybe go and poke a doctor in the eyeball. That's always a fun sport.
This better be important.
Says the Wood Elf. Hello, Foulgore. What a funny name you have. Welcome to Vivec, Syra. I'm Foulgore. Are you looking for services in the Sacred City? Maybe I can help. Tell me about yourself. I'm a Hlalo agent. What makes it so good at my job? Well, the trick isn't setting up the trade, it's making each side think it got the better deal. Oh, well. Suppose that sounds pithy. Have you considered posting that to Instagram? Okay. Star.
Come on then, say something or move on.
Star, my friend? I have questions. Spell sword, earning my keep under the Hlalo. Fine.
Come on then, say something or move on.
I'm not going to ask you about corruption. That would be insane, wouldn't it? What is it you do? You're just a noble. Okay. You don't impress me much.
What say you, Redguard?
Say your words.
Nagar Gras Nagars. That's a name. Hello, Shagar. You another spell sword or something? Bard. Well, I'm very grateful you're not singing at me. Thank you. Tell you about Ingling Manor. This is the place? What is it? I see, you're a philosopher as well. I see. Well, the lock's no problem, he says boldly, but we should be fine with master level lockpicks and a decent security skill. But being observed might be a bit twitchier. Let's see how it goes. Suppose I'll keep the lockpick out because I'm probably likely to need it. That's nice. I'll have that. I don't think it was even stealing, honestly. Observed, yes, yes. This is a ledger showing how Ingling Half-Troll misdirected funds he was supposed to spend on restoring the temple in the Hlalo compound in Vivec. Why would you do that? You fruit bat. Sir Ingling, I must admit that I was surprised by your request for funds to repair the House Lalu temple in Vivec. Before our meeting last week, I knew only that you were an outlander and not a member of our temple. Once again, I ask you forgive an old man for heeding to false rumours. Now that I have met you, I am sure that your motives are pure, and you can restore the temple to its former glory. House Lalu has neglected its temple in Vivec for many years and is in a state of disrepair. Given the difficulty of this restoration, I would be pleased to contribute 50,000 drakes to your efforts. Archcannon Saronier. Archcannon, you are a very poor judge of character. Congratulations. Stop pressing that button. I mean, yes, okay, lock up 135 gold, that makes sense. But then not lock up the 50 gold next to it makes less sense. Don't really know that I should have killed those. It's a game rat, but can I claim that I disapprove of blood sports if my solution to the blood sporting is then just going out and murdering the blood sport creatures? Seems a bit flimsy. That 50p will make me a decent whack of probably healing potions. I mean, in fairness, Shagar,
Red Guard.
you are a bard. You're not a guard. So, you know, they can't really shout at you too much, can they? Goodbye, everyone. I hope you have a pleasant afternoon. Yeah. Okay. Okay, before I leave the canton, I want to be facing that way, don't I? So either door will do. It should be fine. See? Disappointingly fine, in fact. Barely even dented. I can still feel my legs. What kind of jump do you call that? It would be nice if you could just sort of randomly inoculate yourself against falling by leaping off lots and lots of tall things. Next time that the people who design these flesh golems we roam around and have a, you know, all hands meeting, I think I'm going to try to make sure to drop in and just suggest that as an enhancement. Is this the right side? Who knows? Who cares? I like living dangerously. Doesn't look like it is, no. Grand. Do you love me a good sewer? That's a huge lie. Well, not a huge lie, I suppose. I do have a certain fondness for well-designed sewer levels in games. They just don't happen very often. And I do quite like Morrowind sewers, actually. Vivec sewers are, if still a bit on the mazy side, they're at least quite interesting architecturally. So, I don't mind the sewers in Vivec. Wrong one. Okay, it's the one that doesn't stick out. Fine. Hey boss, good news. The Baal Molagmer must end Ingling Half-Troll's corruption. Have you found the ledger? I have. Yes, this is the ledger I was looking for. Give it to me now, so that I can publish the truth about Ingling Half-Troll. Why would I want to keep it? Some other quest, maybe? Here you go. I knew he was misusing some of the money, but it took almost all of it. Astonishing. I'm shocked, I tell you, shocked to discover that gambling is going on in this establishment. Why, Ingling Half-Troll is a bigger thief than any of us. And that's the real reason we have to dob him in. He's not in the guild, is he? Corruption? I did. Baal Molagmer? A poor widow needs our help. A Hlalu councillor is trying to steal her land with a forged land deed. Those wacky Hlalu, eh? The Hlalu councillor Valanda Omani wants Indreli Rathirion's land. Valanda Omani forged a land deed and placed it in the library of Vivec. Without our help, Valanda Omani's bribes will prevent justice and allow the forged deed to stand. Go to the library of Vivec, find the deed, and deliver it to Indrele Rathrion in the name of the Baal Molagmer. Apparently this is quite common in modernity as well. People just faking land deeds and then saying, give us your house, it's ours now. Rude, really. Not to mention criminal and disgusting, but also rude. Yeah, through the Hall of Wisdom. And alms again? Okay.
You're a girl with a soft tread and a glint in her eye. I like that.
That doesn't sound creepy at all. Oh.
Dirt, 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 dirt. Everywhere dirt.
Yeah, try showering. It works wonders. Good life advice in general, really. Good for the mood. They tell me. Oh yes. Still downstairs. Need to be upstairs.
Outlander, what do you want?
I want out. I guess it's a random damage roll. And why not? Morrowind has some very tabletop flavours. Boing, boing. So, Halls of Wisdom, huh? Let's have a look. Melworks, Tailors and Dyers Hall, Brewers and Fishmongers, Brewers and Fishmongers again, still Brewers and Fishmongers. Difficult to say, probably. Yes. Anton, Tanners and Miners, Tanners and Miners, Farmers and Labourers, and Alms, Farmers and Labourers, Tailors and Dyers. Okay. Not here immediately. I should probably take another healing potion, shouldn't I? Otherwise people are going to be complaining about horrifying open wounds. Honestly, you'd think in a land this rough and tumble they'd be used to a bit of damage here and there, but oh no. Are the Halls of Wisdom upstairs? Maybe they are.
Let's not make this official, Outlander. Move along.
I'm watching you too. Just be aware. Let's have a quick look at the haunted mansion while I'm here. A little premature, maybe. Doesn't seem especially haunted so far. More like haunt-themed. Now they're not even whispering at me anymore.
Seen any elves?
You're hilarious. Why do you know Kishney? You don't.
I will
Speak
listen,
quickly,
Outlander.
Outlander, or go
Flaming
away.
Vero. Messu Claris. I take precautions to ensure I am not found easily. I see we'll have to take more precautions. What can I do for you? Nothing at the moment. You're a noble of House Lalo. Okay, I'm sure I'll be back at some point. Talk about egg poachers. You handled the Fighters Guild conflict on that? Thank you. I should have handled it myself, but there's so much to do. Okay, good to know. Honestly, just one small area. Arvella Falas. House cousin. I am a house cousin of House Lalu, but please don't treat me like royalty. The easy prey is the powerful noble grown lazy, thinking themselves beyond the reach of danger. A good nightblade like myself knows that anyone, from the slave in her cell to the lord in his castle, can be killed. Wise words. Unusually wise. But none of this helps us very much. You should probably hire some Dunmer to take a couple of ghosts in this room. Just saying. Okay, so... Dom's storage. Dom's underworks. Dom's canal. Waste south. Canal south. Waste south. Canal south. Underworks. Wasteworks. And Wasteworks, I'm sure. Waste North 1. Canal North 1. Canal North 2. Canal North 3. Waste 1. Wasteworks. Wasteworks. Plaza. Wasteworks. Wasteworks. Plaza. Is it in the canal works then, maybe? But it's not an impossible place to have a record storage. Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to just barge in. Mind your business. Suppose I probably want to go in and go down, don't I, since it's a three-parter. So no entrance to the sewer levels down here? Okay. No works. Let's have a look. Metalworks, underworks, storage, underworks, underworks, wastework, wastework.
You wish to speak?
Not really. What about here? Let's give that a look.
Warmly greeted, friend.
You two. You can't come out of the sewers now, you know. We got rid of that idiot. Yeah, I know. Life is a burden. Get used to it, rat. Anywhere different? Nope. Just came up. So, Library of Vivec. The Hall of Wisdom, accessible from the St. Olm's Canton. Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Yes. No. Well, let's see if we can go talk to anyone else who isn't an ordinator.
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
I believe you. Will you tell me about this canton, or do you just want to talk about farms and farming?
Let's do some fury, shall trouble.
I'll dress you better.
Find your way around the cantons.
What am I looking for? What I'm looking for is nothing you know about. St. Dellen's Canton and St. Olm's Canton are the residence cantons for commoners and paupers. The temple charges very reasonable rents for comfortable workshops, shops and apartments, and most of Vardenfell's crafts and light industry is housed in these cantons. The Abbey of St. Dellen the Wise is on the top tier of St. Dellen, and Hlalu Councillor Ingling Half-Troll has a top-tier manor on St. Olm's. Specific place. Vivec has 8 cantons. On a map it looks like a cross, with the foreign quarter at the top, the temple compound with Vivec's palace, the High Fane, the Ministry of Truth and the Hall of Wisdom, and the Hall of Justice at the bottom. The Hlalu compound to the west, the Telvanni compound on the east, and 4 cantons grouped together at the centre. Redoran, Arena, St. Dellen and St. Olm's. You're in St. Olm's now. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Silt Striders going around the place. Well, thank you, that's helpful. Apparently my boss is a complete idiot. You get out of the way, scum. We don't want your sort around here with your ludicrous armour and your vile snobbery. So, Gentleman Jim, dumb or typoed? I'll let you decide. Ow! I'm fine. Barely even flesh wound. Hall of Wisdom.
You've been wounded.
Really? Do you think that might have been where I leapt off a 3rd-story balcony? No? Seen any elves? Ha 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 ha. You need to understand Nord humour, actually. Always a bad sign. Right. And then the Library of Vivec through here, apparently. Yes, I've been in the Library of Vivec. It's where we got the books for the Distant Priest. That means it should be on my map. Canon Quarters, Library Vivec there, so it's downstairs.
Masera.
Okay. What precisely are we looking for? Indreli Rathrion's land deed. Okay. If I was doing this sort of quest, I'd probably put that somewhere fairly open to make it more difficult. Oh. Fine. Time to look around for some paperwork, I guess. Let's check the tables first, because that's quick.
This is Vivec. That guy looks familiar. Can't you find your way around the cantons?
I'm fine, thank you.
Let's not make this official, Outlander. Move along.
I'm in a library, you blithering idiot. People stop and read things in libraries. It's absolutely normal. What is wrong with you?
3 gods, 1 true faith.
Okay. So,
I must be going crazy, talking to myself like this.
right. Let's look on bookshelves. I doubt it's going to look like a book, but you never know. Can you imagine a library this infested with rabid police?
Submit to the 3, the spirits and thy lord.
It'd be a great way to make sure that no one ever actually used it. Because I am assuming that whichever mod it is that revamped the library remembered to take account of this quest.
The ash storms are a nuisance.
I might end up speeding this section up because it's a little slow. Coppers everywhere and not a drop to drink. D. Twindrell's house. There we go. Any chance? Very little.
I'll deal with you, thief.
Yes, that's what I thought. No, you won't. But how about now?
Wretched thief.
No. What are your patterns like?
Watch yourself. We'll have no trouble here.
Yes, yes, I'm sure. Local library for local people, etc.
If you're here for trouble, you'll get more than you bargain for.
Yes, yes, stuff off.
Not now, Outlander. Head on.
Yes, yes, you too.
By the three, my rights and duties.
I'm definitely going to speed through this bit. Okay, well, I don't know if it was this annoyingly placed in the previous instance of the library. Probably not. The old library was quite a lot more line of sight blocked. So, I guess I'm just going to have to try to get some chameleon stuff made up and come back to this. Still, let me put a note in my thing. Steal deed from library Vivec for boss. There, that'll do. I could also work on my sneak skills. I mean, it's only 15. So more sneak, more telekinesis, and more chameleon would all be good ways of approaching it. Things to think about. While I'm here, I should neck a potion of magicka, because I am a little low. There. So, with that taken care of, or at least put on hold for the moment, what next?
Keep moving.
Yeah.
Let's not make this official,
Just
Outlander.
shut up.
Overlord.
Ready ordinators.
This is the sacred city of Vivec. Count your blessing.
So, we should get to Margan at some point. And see if we can get that Propellant Index Stone. There's something to do with Trebonius's robes. It's going to be in the arena though. Guildhall's actually upstairs, isn't it? Wasteworks. Muttering to myself like an ordinator now. They're rubbing off on me. Was a bad sign. The Archmage's robe, remind me. I take it you haven't recovered my robe yet to be off with you now. Don't you have anything in my journal?
What was it I asked you to do? Oh, yes.
Yes, you did ask
Find
that.
out about the disappearance of the dwarves. Why not talk to Edwina in our Aldrun branch? The two of you should get along famously.
Nothing about the Archmage's robe. So, research that. See what it actually involves. Research Archmage's robe. Because if he told me anything at all, I don't remember it. And why would I? I mean, good question. Barely remember what I have for breakfast. Breakfast, if you were interested. I don't know why you'd be interested. But in this case, I do for once actually remember, because it's another of my various afternoon... let's go away. My afternoon thingies. Experiments. Thingies. Lord.
Nothing gets you there faster than magic.
Yes, you're the Vardenfell guide, thank you. Send me back to Aldrun. We'll see if there's anything to be done about this disappearance of the dwarves nonsense. On my side, I think. Right, what do we know? Well, I'll ask about the Archmage's robe. It's unlikely that the robe never left the Imperial City. I would suggest starting at the East Empire Trading Company in Ebonheart. Shipments from the Imperial City or the Arcane University are typically processed there. Canctunian Ponius is the local factor. Okay, that's actually handy. Thank you very much. I take it doesn't look like I can even talk to you about the disappearance of the dwarves. It was Edwina, wasn't it?
Currently, the chair for Dwemer Studies is empty and the great houses can't agree on a replacement.
It should clearly be you. Disappearance of the dwarves. No, just ask people in the Mages Guild. Okay, fine. But not Edwina, despite what you said. Well, I'm disappointed in my guild leaders today. They've all been quite unhelpful. Not you, Edwina. That was grand, thank you. So, lest we forget, and by we I obviously mean me, lest I forget, let's go back to Vivec. Hi, Aranel. Vivec, please.
Nothing gets you there faster than magic.
And haul towards Ebonheart, which I think is more or less closer to this, isn't it? More or less. The emphasis on less. Okay. But I'm pretty sure there's a Silt Strider north of here. And if there is, then maybe that will take me to a... Yes, there is. Grand. I wonder if I can reach that arch from here. Not exactly the way I hoped. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Did that on purpose, you know. Not even lying. I did do it on purpose. Just imagine. Can I save a quick schlep? No, I can't. Okay, fine. Goodbye. You're not much use.
The sacred city of Vivec.
1, 2, 3. That's it. Out of blessings. Dear me. That side. Fine. I'm not scared of a bit of river. There. Yes, I probably should have stopped to kill the mud crab. But, you know, why? It's just trying to murder me. Okay, there's Ebonheart. And I think this is about where we're going to leave it, because I've been at this a while and my brain still hurts a bit from all of the peering at ordinator guard routes and all that other failed thievery crap that I will almost certainly have cut out. So unless this video is like an hour and 20 minutes long, you know, I trimmed some stuff. But okay, here we go, that'll do. So next time out, we'll go and see if we can find Archmage Trebonius's robe. And then I suppose I ought to think about investing a couple of levels in sneaking. And by levels I do mean actual levels. Not ranks in sneaking, but character ranks. Because it'd be good to get that up to something a bit more useful. Maybe I have a better chance of actually stealing stuff. I mean, it's a pretty poxy thief who only has rank 15 in sneaking. So, let's just make a...
By the gods, you're half dead.
Yes, I know I'm half dead. Let's make a note here. Next time out, we'll go and see if we can find Trebonius's robe. And then, after that, we'll have a crack at making ourselves a bit more thiefy. Whether that involves finding some telekinesis spells, not skills, some telekinesis spells, or some telekinesis items. There might be a chameleon spell somewhere. There are certainly chameleon items. It's not easy to get to really impressive chameleon without busting the game open, but you know, hey, I'm not necessarily beyond that. I can see myself carrying around a
By the gods, you're half dead.
effective... Well, I'm not half dead. I'm actually 60% dead. Idiot. Carrying around like an invisibility cloak, basically. That's not impossible. And I should probably invest in...
By the gods, you're
so
half
you
dead.
said. I should probably invest, you know, a bunch of skill ups in sneaking, which is going to mean some character levels, which will mean some training. So, you know, maybe that'll be what we get up to next time. At least some of that anyway. I can hardly position myself as a master thief if I can't even really sneak around very carefully, can I? I mean, it's a bit pathetic. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great week and that the world is kind to you and the people you care about, and that everything is just tickety-boo. If you're still here, and if you're not, how would you hear this? Then please do leave a like and subscribe. And
I don't like it.
I'll see you next time.
Orders are orders.
Bye for now.